I actually like the A-Class models, one of the models that I always wanted, especially the A45, so like the top of the range, sportiest version, the most power. So I always like the look of them. They look nice and planted on the ground, look quite aggressive. And as you can see here, it kind of does have that look to it. I mentioned A45. It has more creases and stuff on the bonnet, so even more aggression and a more sporty look to it. But I do like the design of this. And we'll look at the headlights. I mentioned this before in a previous video, and these remind me of a bit of like Eyebrows, the No Fear brand. And again, I'll put it up on the screen if you haven't seen my other video. And if you want to see that, please go check it out. But yeah, this is really nice design. I like it. And like I said in the last video, I actually didn't know what shape this was. Quite embarrassing, to be fair. So it's got this hexagon shape here in the grille. There's a blanked out parts here, so there's no actual grills there, but there is a slight gap there for airflow to the tires. Grille here, as I said, some more ventilation down there. But overall, it's a really nice design. It's quite simple, quite straightforward, and it has that more sporty look because it is an AMG line. So once you have AMG involved with the styling and the performance of the vehicle, they look more sporty and they perform more sporty in a sense. So overall, I think this is quite a simplistic design, but it still looks nice. Every time you see well, in my opinion, anytime you see an A-Class on the road, you're thinking, yeah, that looks quite nice. And especially even though this is not the highest trim level in terms of a sporty AMG A-Class, they look quite nice, and if you slap a spoiler on the back, it looks even nicer in my opinion. But yeah, that's the front of the vehicle. In terms of a rating, I would give it, yeah, I'll give it a 6, just because it is a standard look. It's nothing out there or too special. It's recognizable. It's kind of like almost like a timeless design, and even though this car is a 21 plate, it still looks the part, it still looks modern and quite nice enough. So yeah, that's the front of the vehicle.